Taking the black pill can absolutely ruin your life because it removes the hope and optimism that a man needs to have in life. If he doesn't have that hope and optimism that he can achieve all these amazing, ambitious goals he has, from building a muscular and aesthetic physique to becoming exceedingly wealthy, to finding a wife, to even being happy, to even changing the world, then the journey of trying to actually become successful and getting all these things will be so much harder. If you are full of nihilism and pessimism and don't actually believe that is even like 1% possible for you to achieve these things, then it will be impossible. A man is born with no inherent value, absolutely zero, and no guarantee that he will actually ever have any inherent value given to him. It will take years of hard work and sacrifices for a man to build himself up and improve himself to the point that he can actually achieve all of his ambitions. A man, as long as he works on himself in his 20s, should reach his peak success and attraction when he's in his 30s, pretty much. Of course, there is the exception of athletes or movie stars and that, but for a normal person, this is where they hit their male advantage, their male peak. This means that a decade of hard work, struggle, and sacrifice is required in the gym, on your business, on your job, in your life, to actually become successful. You're most likely not going to see any progress in any of these aspects of your life very quickly. And when you do see progress, it will be slow. Progress towards your goals is one of the most important things that you can have. It is the most motivating thing that will push you and force you to continue working towards achieving your goals. So in the beginning, when there is little to no progress to show, it will be your hope, your optimism, and your belief that you can do it that's actually going to keep you pushing towards actually continuing your mission and achieving even your wildest goals. This is something that I struggled with a few months ago when the growth of this channel just halted and every video I released got between like 5 and 30 views. That lack of progress, despite me working extremely hard to create the videos, really discouraged me. However, it was the optimism that this channel will actually continue to grow as long as I keep making videos. It's the exact same thing with going to the gym. In the beginning, you will see not really any real gains. So you have to rely on your optimism and your discipline to force you to keep going to the gym multiple times a week, training hard, eating right, and all that. Yet, after a couple months of training, you'll start seeing like a little bit of progress. Like you'll see some of your fat disappearing from your stomach or your biceps are growing a bit. But it's that optimism that got you to the point where you can actually see some growth. This is the problem with the black pill for me. This reliance on genetics and looks and believing that whatever you do to try and prove yourself is just an absolute cope. Even though the black pill revolves mainly around attracting women and relationships, if this reliance on genetics and looks and just that self-improvement as a cope is how you believe when it comes to women, that's the way that you'll believe about everything in your life. So whilst I do believe that there are some good aspects of the black pill, as being a realist is sometimes necessary, however, I disagree with the rest of the black pill philosophy. The truth is, you can improve yourself in almost all aspects of life. Everything from wealth, looks, fitness, intelligence, charisma, status, everything. You have the power to change any circumstance in your life, and there is hope for you as long as you put in the work to improve yourself. That's the key, that's the secret. You need to put in that work for long enough so that you can actually see that progress. Any man can upgrade himself from a 3 or 4 out of 10 to a 6 or a 7 out of 10 within only a few years. As long as you work hard and focus on improving your life and yourself, then you'll be able to upgrade yourself from an incel to a Chad, from a Jeffrey to an Adonis. One of the main aspects of the black pill that I've noticed, at least, is that if you're bald, short, ugly, then no woman will want you. This is where I see most of the nihilism and just hatred comes from with the black pill. This is the problem with it. Even though these are things that you won't actually be able to change without surgery, which I've already made a video on looks maxing without actually going to surgery. I think surgery is a really bad idea for something that you can just do yourself, like just by working hard for a couple of years. So that'll be right there. You can upgrade other aspects of your life to make up for your weaker parts. For example, if you're relatively short, you're bald, and quite ugly, you may be like a 2 or 3 out of 10. You can looks max and make yourself much more attractive. Now, you might never be a 10 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10, but you can upgrade yourself to like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 by going to the gym, working out 6 days a week, growing a beard out, trying to mew to get that better jawline, start earning more money, start a new hobby, get new stylish clothes, and try to embrace your weak parts so you become a lot more confident and thus a lot more attractive. Self-improvement does work, but you need that optimism and hope, and at the beginning especially, to push you towards working to make yourself more aesthetic and attractive. So if you don't believe what I'm saying, just try self-improvement out. Try going to the gym for a year. Try either bulking or cutting, whatever you need, if you need to gain weight or lose weight. Try starting a business, a YouTube channel, or work harder at a 9-to-5 job. If you focus at doing that for a year, then you'll be in a much better place in your life, with you being stronger, more aesthetic, more muscular, and more wealthy. The truth is that you cannot chase what you want, but you must upgrade yourself into what you want chases you. I believe this quote is perfect for people who believe in the black pill and don't really understand how self-improvement can actually help you and how this actual improving yourself will cause women to actually come to you. If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll just fly away. But if you spend your time cultivating a beautiful garden, then the butterflies will come to you. And even if they don't come, you still have a beautiful garden. If you spend like a few years or even a few months just working on yourself, I guarantee you more women will just come up to you. You will be a lot more attractive, and you don't need to start complaining about looks and that, because you will have become much more attractive than you were. So if you're trying to get out of the black pill, trying to get out of the nihilism and pessimism and start feeling more optimistic and hopeful about your life, because whatever bad part about your life, you can easily improve yourself out to either get rid of that weakness or just to balance it out. So if you need videos on everything from looks maxing to going to the gym to basically everything in the self-improvement niche, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.